These are gearbox oil tubes, and they come in exact quantities of 120 ml. These are the gearbox oil that are used in our Activas, in our Axis, in the ones that we call scooties. Hi guys, Govind here, and in today's video I will be discussing as to why we require to change gearbox oil in our Activas. Now, there might be some confusion with some of us not being able to understand as to why we require a gearbox oil. We might think that because it is a gearless vehicle, there is no requirement of a gearbox oil. But there are a few gears that are in the gearbox of an Activa or an Axis. These are, one is the rear wheel shaft and the other is the clutch shaft. And then there are a couple of more gears. So these gears require some sort of lubrication, and the oil that is required for these gears is a much thicker oil than your engine oil. The engine oil goes with 10W30, as I had earlier in my earlier video I had discussed that. The gear oil goes with a grade of 80W90. Many of my customers come to me and ask me if they can use the leftover engine oil into the gearbox. That is seriously not advisable, because as I mentioned earlier, the gearbox oil requires much thicker oil than the engine oil. And if we keep using the engine oil into the gearbox, it will slowly but surely spoil the gears, and that will be much more expensive than just buying a normal gear oil. So my advice is, whenever you change the engine oil, change the gear oil also. But it is not a compulsion to change it every single time, but you must change it once in 4,000 to 5,000 kilometers. Make sure if it is not available with the engine oil, then buy it separately. The cost is about 70 or 80 rupees depending on which brand you buy. But make sure that you change the gear oil, and make sure that the mechanic doesn't put the engine oil in the gearbox. That's it for today's video. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care and ride safe.